Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be learning how to get circuits, analyze circuits from Calculator. Alright guys, I wanted to show you this real quick right at the start of the video. As you can see, the empowered diamite, I think that's right. I always say it wrong, but diamite, I think that's correct. We need the benatite. BATIS 309. We need this stuff from big reactors. Now it does say silk touch needed. I don't know why it says silk touch needed, because you don't need silk touch. I'll show you right here. I can use my hammer or I could use my iron pick. It doesn't matter. It still drops the item. Now if you use silk touch, it may give you more. But honestly, I don't know if we're gonna need that much more to be able to make this stuff. Let's see, what can we do with it? Honestly, I don't even see it being smelted or crushed. So yeah, you just break it. And so far, I tried going up and seeing if I could find it towards the sky, because it would have been a little bit easier, and I had no luck. There's like a super small chance that this stuff is going to be in the higher levels. So you can see 0.01. Over here you got 0.08 and 0.09. So almost a 0.1%, whereas this is a 0.01. So down in these lower levels is going to be where you're going to find it most commonly. And I'm actually finding it pretty frequently. I have gotten 12, and I've only mined this this small corridor right here, and that netted me 12 of those guys. And honestly, that's all I care about getting right now. I've almost died to lava like 3 times, because the lava moves so fast in the nether, so it spreads super fast when you mine into a hole that has lava. But yeah, I have to make my way all the way back over to my spawn. So I'll meet you guys back at the base. Alright, so we are back at... Oops, did not mean to hit that. We are back at our base. I hate that these controls are here. But we are back at our base. I just set it to nighttime for some reason. And I was looking for some apatite. I also, in between episodes, I went ahead and rewired everything. I set up 2 more water wheels. So there's 2 more, just like the other side, set up in the same way. I'm just got everything wired across this wall here. The only thing that I did not explain to you guys is how to set up a breaker switch. So all this breaker switch is going to do is, like, at the moment, if I was to run the crusher and all this and say, get these ores cooked up. By the way, if you hear a dog barking in the background, we got a new puppy. So it's probably the puppy you're going to hear. But yeah, you can see it's draining RF. Because right now it's filling these guys with as much power as this all of my systems can make. But if I do this, which makes it meeps, which is just a funny sound. Yeah. If you unhook it, then these will start filling back up again. So it's just a quick way to basically cut off power to this if I need to, if I need the reserve power, say, to power this. But I'm not too worried about it. And at the moment, this should be just about done. I think there's 1 more in here ready to go. So I made up the empowered palace crystal blocks, and I was working on making 5 empowered redstonia crystals, and it's pretty easy. All I had to do was manually fish. That was the only part that was not very fun. But I went up here. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I made these sharpening kits. These are a lot easier to repair tools on the fly while you're mining. I was using that a lot. As you can see, I got 30 slime balls. On this tool, I don't recommend using this like to max it out. I recommend like using it once when it gets really low, like, or after it breaks. Then use it, and then go back and keep mining, because your durability will last a lot longer because you have that dense on there. This right here, this tool, it works really well for these pumpkins, as you can see. Normally an axe in vanilla Minecraft is what you'd use to harvest pumpkins anyways. This just makes it a lot faster to harvest pumpkins, and we need the pumpkin seeds. As you can see, I changed a few things. I have this bridge, which I did not really show you too much last time, but I stopped this because this was getting out of control. This guy, I did a little something down here. There is actually conveyor belts that's running all the way over here underground, running right over here, and it's running into this chest and filling this, so it brings all of that stuff over here, and it works really well. These conveyor belts are really cheap, and yeah, they don't despawn while they're on the conveyor belt, so you don't have to really worry about that. But that's basically all I've done off camera for the most part. I just tried to get some work done. That's really what I needed to do. I needed to get more power. Like these, I actually needed to divert that. As you can see, it's going to start filling all the way up. Filling back up again. Because it's actually going to use both of these water wheels to power this thing now, so I don't think we have to worry about that anymore. Seeds. Seed oil. So, we have cans. I made cans. That's something I did. I'm going to take the pumpkin seeds, throw it in there. I'm trying to get some cans filled up because one can is basically an entire bucket. And then we just throw the can inside this carpenter, and that's how we're going to craft some of our items here shortly. But I do need to find apatite. I did go mining. That's why you've seen that. I said I was going to meet you back at the base, but I was going to look for some apatite and show you guys where to find it, but I went in the mining world. That is not where you're going to find apatite. So I checked out the Discord, and I searched for apatite and seen if anybody else was having a problem finding it in the mining world. And yeah, it's definitely not going to be found very easily in the mining world, if at all. It does say overworld when you're searching for it here, when you're looking for this. It does say World Gen, Overworld, and it's going to be right in between this area, but in the mining world I wasn't finding it, so I haven't tried mining it here, but people were saying look in the extreme hills. So we're going to have to find the extreme hills, and I'm looking for my slime shot. There it is, or slime sling. And we're going to need to look for some extreme hills. Let's actually open our map. I know, this looks actually really nice from the mini-map so far. Alright, so we do have some hills-ish over here. It's not really telling me what biome that is. But we also have this village, and I would kind of like to check out that village anyways. So, you know what? We're going to head on over there. I'm going to slime sling my way over there as best I can. Not doing it that way, but we need to get on top of some trees. Kind of slime sling up. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to make my way over here, I do believe. I don't think my map got changed. Yeah. Let's see. Am I looking the right direction? Where am I at? Okay, I'm not looking the right direction. I need to go... What is this? I need to go this direction. Okay, and hopefully we can find some extreme hills on the way. We're still in a river biome. That's not the funnest thing in the world. But yeah, I'll meet you guys over there at that village. Okay, so I made it to the extreme hills. I have not actually made it to the village yet, but I did notice, bam, right here, apatite. Right down here in this crevice. And we should get tons of it. I don't think I'm going to worry about mining much of it at the moment. This is going to make fertilizer. And we're going to use fertilizer to make some stuff later on. But yeah, we do know the extreme hills is over here. I do need to come mining here later for some emerald. It's probably going to be the best way for me to get emerald at the moment. But we do have our village right over here. I may just actually be able to walk to it. That is if I have some food on me. Yeah, we can just walk right to this village. Let's see what this village is all about. I did see there is one of the smeltery things over here. not smeltery, but I'm thinking of something else. All right, let's just look for ourselves. Oh, I'm so happy that this is not gravel. Oh, we need to harvest this mineral because this is part of integrated dynamics, and there is some cool things you can do with integrated dynamics. Let's try and harvest some of this. You can squeeze the logs. That's usually how you do it. And getting some of these saplings would not be bad either. This stuff. These are berries. Yeah, there's kind of like monitoring. You can kind of like monitor chests and monitor systems and stuff with integrated dynamics. There's a few things you can do to automate things. Oh my gosh, would you stop? Thank you. He gives you Potion of Harming. What a bad deal. Why would I want that? Why would I want a self Potion of Harming? And to give him, what was it, 9 emeralds? There's no way. What a bad deal. Oh, the jelly guy. I want to find where his jellies are at. Okay, so let's go ahead and look around. Let's see if we can't find any chests laying around. That would be nice. Alright. Ooh, we got more of those trees. Those trees are everywhere in this village. That's good. That's actually really good. I want to take more logs while I'm over here. Let's see. Just perfect. I will just take all of these logs. Thanks for all that. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, those logs are just be nice to have, just so we do have them. Alright, let's continue and see. Is there anything else in here? Ooh, what is this? A neat building. Aha! This is where the goods are at. There's always a good chest in here. What do we have? 3 dark steel. Oh, man. Okay. So these, hold shift. Anvil upgrade. Okay, these are protect you against bees. That's all they do. We have pulsating iron, some black quartz, horse armor. I will take all of this I can get my hands on. Thank you very much. Perfect. Awesome. That's a pretty good find. We got some dark steel before we even made our smelter, or made our alloy smelter, which I was kind of wanting to make real soon. Awesome. Let's get our jams. What is up with you guys in these doors? Just stop it. Too much with the doors. Too much. I'm gonna break all your doors. All your doors, and you can't do that anymore. Alright. I will take all your books. Thank you. Perfect. So we got a stockpile of books. Even more books over here. I think I will take you, so I just don't have to make books. Because making books are kind of a pain. And you never have them when you need to craft them. It's always how it is. Sorry I destroyed all of you guys' houses. My bad. Alright, what else is there? This just looks like a regular building. Got a little farm over here. Not too interested in. I have my own farm. But yeah, we did find the extreme hills, so I do know where those are at, so that's a good thing. I think that's all that this little village has to offer. There's not going to be anything in any of these other buildings. Unless I missed something. I don't think I did. Yeah, he's got a really bad trade, the alchemist. Alright, so I'll meet you guys back at the base. We did get a few things that I needed. So I got the appetite that I wanted. And other than that, I think we're good. Alright, so I want the drawer controller so we can get started with getting items sorted a little bit better and kind of reducing the size of our drawers and getting things automatically put into drawers. That's kind of going to be our first storage system, first inventory sorting, all that good stuff, and I can basically turn all of these into the multi-drawers. and that'll make things easier. But we need a drawer controller, and that's what I'm kind of working towards, is getting a drawer controller. But to get the drawer controller, you need a basic circuit board. Okay, and the basic circuit board, it looks really complicated, but honestly, it's not too complicated. You have to get these circuits, which we're working on currently. As you can see, it automatically shows it in the processing chamber, but we need to be looking at the restoration chamber right here. Now, if you have a dirty circuit, it'll go in the restoration. And if you have a broken or damaged circuit, it's going to go in the reassembly chamber. So there's two different kinds. If yours is dirty, it's going to go in the restoration one. It's going to restore it, and this one's going to reassemble the damage. This processing chamber does both. A little more expensive. We need the atomic calculator for that, and we're not there yet. So we have to stick with the cheap stuff at the moment, and it does take a while to for these things to actually work. But luckily, I have this going already, so it's done most of the work for us. Like, we have the chips that we actually need here, so we're good to go there. Also, once they're done, they need to be analyzed. So we're gonna need an analyzing chamber. So it just requires basically a bunch of iron and some diamond, and the use of our scientific calculator. And we do have quite, I just kind of want to power it while we're talking here. But yeah, we need to go ahead and make some of this stuff. So I do have reinforced stone, so that's not going to be an issue. The weak diamond, this is going to be reinforced iron. I might need to make bulk of the reinforced iron. Right now we have 25 iron ingots. I want to put one in here just for now. I know I have some more iron laying around somewhere. Hopefully we have some more, or have enough. We should have enough, I think. I don't think both of them is going to require a bunch of nonsense, but it might. We're going to need this guy because we're going to have to make some reinforced stone, it looks like, because I'm not seeing any in here. I thought I had some made. You know what? I may have actually deleted it. I was going through and deleting a lot of stuff that was in my inventory just to clear it out quicker. But that's okay. We have a bunch of resources. Where did I throw my calculator? My scientific calculator. I just had it in my hand. I'm derping right now, and I did something really stupid. Did I just? Is it? It's not even. It's not in my inventory. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put it in the charger. Oh, I'm derping. Okay, let's go ahead and get a few things. We're gonna need this, which I already know the recipe for that one. Let's just make a whole bunch, and we can be done here. Okay. There is a way to set this up. There's a docking station, so that's something that I could make in the future. Probably will make, but it takes a lot longer than what we're doing right now. I tested it out, tested a lot of stuff out. I kind of wanted to see how things work, especially this, to make sure that it was working properly. Alright, and I'm just going to go ahead and make a stack of this. We use a lot of it anyways. Alright, and we need the weak diamond, which, as you can see, right there, so we need 2 diamond. So I think both of them require some diamond. Right? And you take this, and this will get you 8 weak diamond. What about the analyzing chamber? That requires it as well. So yeah, we're gonna need 1 more, and we should be good. Okay. This requires the redstone, so we're gonna need some redstone. Actually, does it give you 1 for 1? I think it is 1 for 1. And we're also gonna need a power cube. Oh, and this one needs... Oh wait, we have the extraction. This one needs an extraction chamber as well. So we're gonna have to make 2 extraction chambers along with this. Oop, I think that just finished. Now we have both of those. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, we need 2 extraction chambers. So we're gonna need 2 compressed coal, 4 compressed coal balls. I don't think I have any compressed coal balls just laying around. There we go. Hopefully this is enough coal. I think it is. Oh yeah. Plenty. Just the right amount. And yeah, we'll get that cooking up. That's no big deal. We should have power in here. I threw some logs in there. I didn't know logs actually burn. We have so much wood that I just threw wood in here just to keep this running. We do need to check. Did I put anything special in here? We have coal dust. Okay. Alright. We're looking good. We're looking good. Pretty good. Alright. We just need the extraction. So we need 2 more sets of the diamond. So it gets kind of expensive with diamonds. That's okay. We have everything we need. 20 weekend diamonds. And other than the power cube, which seems like there's a bunch of recipes that require the power cube. Like, it's just another one of those things that is like making it harder on you just because you have to craft more. But it's not that bad. Alright, there we go. This one's a lot better than the iron casing. Alright, we need the stone. Thought we had some already. Guess I used it all. Oh yeah, that's right, I used it all on the reinforced iron. Okay, so I think we have just about everything. Oh, that was only 1. We need 2, that's correct. 2. And we need 2, make sure, before I do this, this requires an extraction. This requires an extraction. Okay, 2 extraction chambers. 2 of those. And we're going to need this, which requires that, which is just regular iron. And I think the other one requires gold. 1 gold, right? With redstone. I am derping. What is this? Oh, it's in the regular calculator. I was correct. I was correct. Wrong calculator. Alright, and I think we can make both of these. So there's the reconstruction. There's the reassembly. And we also need the analyzing chamber, which is a bit more expensive. So this one's going to take us down a rabbit hole that I really don't want to go down. But we have to. So the blocks. We do have enough for 4. Quite expensive. Considering we don't have much iron, that's the only reason. It says it doesn't require power, but it really does. 2. Alright, this is where things start getting crazy. Let's go ahead and get these cooking up. I only need 1, actually. Because we only need 4. Does this have power? Just gonna throw them in here. Let's put right here. Right here in this big mess that's in the middle of the room. Alright, we need some steel, I think. Steel. Bunch of steel. Let's just take all out of here. We do have more steel over there. And analyze. There we go. Bunch of buttons. So we're going to need some stone. The analyzing chamber I was not exactly ready for. Everything else I was ready for. Okay. So I know I need 16 of these. And that should be all of those. I don't want extra buttons just laying around. We need copper. 4 copper. have all the steel. So hopefully we have enough steel. If not, I'll have to go get more. Perfect, we have just the right amount of steel. Super expensive. Oh, we're missing buttons? No, we're missing cobblestone. That's what we're missing. Cobblestone. Alright, are we ready? I think we need just our cooked goods over here. Awesome. Bam, we have the advanced assembly. I'm sure those will be in our future. And we are all set up and ready to get processing and get a drawer controller up and running. So right now, I'm just going to place these on a power source. I'm not going to worry about automating them. This says it doesn't require RF. I have a hard time believing that. Alright, so let's take the ones that we need. We do know we need something for the drawer controller. Drawer controller, basic circuit. Okay, circuit. We need the one that looks like this. Alright, I'm trying to picture them in my head. This one is one of them. This one is one of them. These are all going to be dirty, so we don't... If we use stone... You know what? We probably could have got away without making the other chamber, but we can always use stone later. Let's see. This one and this one. And I think it was one of these. Right? The blue? Yes. And let's make sure. Green? Yes. Awesome. So the reconstruction, or the restoration is what we need. So this is going to go in the restoration. It's going to be really slow. As you can see, pretty slow process. But whenever it's done, it'll get tossed inside here, and it'll just basically change it from non-analyzed to analyzed, because the recipe does show it needs to be analyzed. So I think we needed the analyzing chamber to get it analyzed. So this is done. It'd be nice to automate it, but I just wanted to set it here for quick power. I am going to be moving them. They're not going to be here. Calculator's going to probably have its own little area, just basically because of how much there is to calculator, and there's a lot of blocks like this. So that's something that we're going to do. Also, we have all this, so now we can make advanced circuits. And to get into, let's see, I would like to make an alloy smelter, kind of get into Ender IO. But to even think about getting into Ender IO, like to make anything for enchanting or make a basic capacitor bank, you need these basic capacitors, and these all require empowered redstonia for a not so basic capacitor. And then the copper electron tubes. This is the I can't even say the word. Thermomonic fabricator. Right? Thermonic fabricator. Yeah, we need this guy from forestry. Clear glass from environmental tech. I know how to make that. That is sand and some quartz, I do believe. And then you cook it. That'll give us the glass. It looks like it automatically cooks the glass. Needs some power. Some sort of power here. And it should cook it up. This is the recipe that works. So we have to use the redstone ingots from calculator, which is not that bad. Just requires iron. That'll give us the tubes that we need to make that. But to get this guy, it just requires another sturdy casing. So this one will be something that we'll make probably next episode, because we'll have to get into Ender IO a little bit. I would love to make some Ender IO stuff. That'd be super useful, especially getting the alloy smeltery, since we need that to make a lot of stuff. And of course, this requires another iron casing. I think I have one. But the main thing that it requires, like the other step, is for us to get these copper electron tubes. So we're going to need the thermonic fabricator. Awesome. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, learned a little bit, please don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And share it with your friends. Let them know about the Chosen Architect and how cool he is. No, I'm just playing with you guys. But yeah, if you would, just share it with your friends. Let them know. Hopefully they like this. And you know what? As always, thanks for watching.